Okay. Okay, so we can go live now. We can go live.
Yeah.
Hello, people. This is exclusive chat to Aanu Adedire.
Exactly.
If this is your first time coming on, where have you been? Where have you been? I don't understand. Where have you been? But well, this month I'm having the amazing. He's a rapper, gospel artist, as a promoter. Hi, my people. Hi, Jackpot King. Hi, Bukola. People are already flooding in. You know how we do it. So yesterday I have Ayo. His name is Daniel Ayo Bunmi-Nathan. How many names only you have?
The name is a dynamic kind of thing.
Daniel
my last name is
Ayo
Bunmi-Nathan. My last name is.
So his name is, instead of saying damn, is the bam. I swear.
Ironically, my first name is Ayo, but because you know, but I also bear Daniel. So D-A-N.
The bam.
It all works together.
Oh my people.
Everything works together.
So yeah. So this month I have Iron Man. Doesn't have muscle like Iron Man, Sha.
You understand? I don't. Gym membership works. It works. It does.
It's a lie, people. So tell us a bit about yourself. What do you do? How did you get the name Iron Man?
Ironically, it's because of the physique. That was how I that was how I got it. I was in university, actually from secondary school. They used to call me physically fit. So that changed when I got to university. When ironically, the movie Iron Man 3 came out.
Okay.
And then I was in a room with some guys that just look at how thick you are. Because I'm really not a light person when it comes to like body size. So
okay.
Just the guy was just like, you know, just be like Iron Man. I said, that sounds like, and my name is AYO, so I'm like, you know, let's transform the name to still have its originality and bring that in. I couldn't be bearing a brand, so I said, let me rebrand the brand for my brand. So that's how the name Iron Man came about.
Wow. I'm
actually Iron Man the third, meaning because I'm a Christian, God the Father, God the Son, the Holy Spirit. So because the three of them decided to create me, so I can't just leave them out of the picture. You understand?
God,
so it's Iron Man the third. Iron Man the third. So that's how the name came about.
Okay, and what do you do? Like, apart from like you being a rapper, when did you start rapping?
Officially I started rapping in 2012. But before then,
so what songs like what songs inspired you to like start rapping? Because me, I like
yes, I'm a huge fan of Kirk Franklin.
When the revolution. That's
I'm a huge fan of Kirk Franklin. I'm much more. The reason why I started was because I heard the band and and MI. I saw them through the process of growth.
This brother is carnal.
I'm very carnal. You understand? Jesus Christ came into my life. That's why the tree is there. You understand? Anyway, but yeah.
Nice.
So from there, I just thought about it. I'm like, you know, these guys are just making music.
Sorry.
You.
Okay.
Say Jesus, Aanu. How you just put as my brother name? Help me to beg out. Anyways, but yeah, from that I was just going to do music because I loved sound. I loved how it coordinated, and I especially when I was one of the insane people. I'm not supposed to share this info. I'll now share it. I was just fascinated by Don Jazzy's sound and how the band was able to fuse in with that, and you know, so all that music really. And there is one that I listened to. She's a soprano singer from the 1960s or 1970s.
What's her name?
Okeria, not something like that. I can't remember her name. My mom used to play her songs constantly.
Do you remember any of her songs?
I have it on my phone actually. So I listened to how she coordinated her, and apparently she was a soprano opera singer. So I was like, you know, I just love the way she coordinated herself on the sound. The sound just fascinated me so much. So I was like, you know, when I got into university, I met a guy, Caleb University, Lagos, Nigeria. I met a guy whose name is actually I was supposed to get I was that hot. Ife University of Obafemi Awolowo University offered me admission. I said no, you guys can't, take yourself.
So you went to Caleb. I think I'd seen it. I passed through the place one, like passed through that area with the universities, but it's not
because you might be thinking of the secondary school. It's not.
No, it's the university I'm talking about.
Mota.
Yes.
Okay.
What's wrong with this one?
What you gonna do? Because after that place you're going towards Shagam.
Yeah, so if I not go to Shagam,
so I just decided from that point on that I would just try it out, and then I met a guy whose name was Ayo Bunmi-Nathan. Airways, shout out to Airways, my guy. And then from that point on, we just started making music. He went to his house, made the first song. I was so nervous, but I loved it. I was high from it, and then from that point on, recorded the second one, third one, and the story just continues from there.
Amazing. Wow. You think that when you say people that inspired you, like MI and the likes,
Kirk Franklin was a factor too, right? I will not deny that, but because I was not so much into, I started getting exposed to much more to gospel and other kinds of music after I met Airways.
Oh, okay.
So he started listening. He made me listen to Lupe Fiasco, Lecrae, Mali music. Yeah, that was.
How can you mention rap without Mali music? How can we mention rap without Mali music?
Yeah, but I started listening. I started listening to all those people after I met him, and then from that point, I just blew up. That's when I knew that my fascination for sound was beyond just listening to they call me. So
MIC the greatest.
No, big props to Young Denzel. Young Denzel is killing it 247. He's actually laid a path that so many people have bounced off, especially in Nigeria.
Now you're in Canada, and it's kind of different. Like the scene is kind of different because it's not like the typical gospel scene that you would see in Nigeria, 100%, right?
100%.
You'll see more or less people doing hard rock, soft rock, country. So how do you fuse in rap into this kind of society where everybody's just doing mukeke?
Yeah, well, ironically, that's super good because I decided that because I'm here and my sound is just growing as a person. So I have started doing recordings on different kinds of instrumentals, trying to work with different people to create stuff that is very unusual. Because obviously I grew up knowing Afrobeat so much, so I wanted to digress that and just switch that up and change it, and so much sound will be coming out from me over the next few course of the months. Obviously, my main thing is still hip hop, 100%, 247 all day, all night. But I will be trying different things, going on different sounds, just to make sure that I experience it and know that this really works, because the truth is you can say, oh, I'm not a hard rock rapper. Ironically, because I've been searching for so many things, I found out that country has rap too.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm like, okay, let's just try to do several things to learn. I've met some country bands and I've talked to them. I'm like, okay, how do you guys, just to coordinate the sound and see, can I really flow on this? How can I come in, learn and improve, challenge myself on different things?
That's very nice. Yeah. So for you, was it rap? Like you went to Caleb University, so your parents said, "My child, go to school."
Yeah.
You have a reason why they sent you to school. What did you study? What did you?
I studied computer science.
So have you used it?
Yes, I use it for social media.
Oh my god.
Twitter. Yeah. What's up?
This is where when you bring your friends on your show, they act like.
Ironically, because I actually went to study web designing. I've done some designs, right? I used to handle designs for my church before, until later on somebody started taking over to do that. So I'm pretty big on just trying designs. Once in a while I do it, but it wasn't something that I knew it's something that I will eventually have to give as an assignment to someone, because I was much more on the businessy creative side than let's make sure that the contour in this line just comes out. I'm like, seriously, oh God, I know that I can delegate that to someone else now. So it wasn't something I chased 100%.
So you still use your like computer science knowledge by the side, but you're
yes.
more into like the whole music thing.
Yes.
So where the promotion come into place?
Promotion was when, because I worked in radio before, well, as an intern, and then a little bit after school.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
But that was when I met comedians and obviously all this.
You met the superstars.
Ironically, I met Yemi Alade when she was still about to pop. Yeah, I met Yemi Alade just before she was about to pop. So I saw that it was something that I loved much more than the music. I love listening to music and trying new sounds. But I love the challenge of, okay, how do we get people to come out from their house or people to see this song and say, I want to listen to it? How do you make that? It's more of, it goes beyond just marketing, because you can just create an ad and send it out to people. But
true.
Song, I don't think you can make an ad for a song. Oh, this song coming out 2017, right? You can make an ad for an album, but for a particular song,
I think you can.
Yes.
But this is how it works. And I think people are switching the game.
Yes, 100%.
The old thing of
swinging.
Now, and one of the things that I remember that for one of my guests that I had, I think it was last month or 2 months ago, I think it was Music Magnet that said, you can drop your songs one by one. Like,
yes.
Gone are the days where you must have how many albums do you have? No. Now people are working towards having singles, making sure their single goes around the world, goes around the globe. And once your song becomes a national or worldwide tune, like please, you don't even need an album. Like that's one of the things that people need to understand, that you don't have to kill yourself when it comes to I want to have an album, but not having any single that pops up or makes sense at the end of the day. So what would you say is the number one problem when you look at the gospel scene in Nigeria? Like when I mean Nigeria, I mean Nigeria in the sense of the country. Then amongst Nigerians here in Canada, do you think that it is very lucrative to be an artist?
Lucrative to be an artist, yes.
Okay.
It's all about the perspective and the aspect you come from, because most people want to come into music and just start making money right off the back, right? And the truth is, you can do that and you can not do that, because it depends on where you're coming from with all these things. As a gospel artist, you can make music and make money. That is 100% stamp.
Here in Canada.
Here in Canada, in Nigeria as well. But the thing is, how much of momentum, how much, like everything in life, it's how much are you willing to give?
And seasons,
How much are you willing to give to be able to get something back? I know people. Shout out to Witness the Light Production, who released a song and he sold, right? But did he make a profit? That question I can't answer, but he sold, right? So in the end, you can actually make money from music, but you have to be sure that how much are you going to give in to it to be able to get out of it, because it's not just, oh yeah, let's just make a song, let the spirit move. You have to be, everything has planning added to it. You have to know strategically, do I want to, this is the market I want to reach, this, like, it has to be a planned out case scenario that once you're hitting the market, these people are going to accept what you want. Because you can't just, I can't release a song tomorrow, an Afrobeat song, and go and drop it in Saskatoon, right there in a village, Saskatoon.
Where
because of
it's
the
not like
you understand, because
so you have to know your community to know when and where.
So you have to understand where, what, like, it's all.
But should that box what I produce? Because if
music is a creative thing. That's why the thing is, the market speaks, but you can also control what the market hears. Right? Because there, however, how much you want to do, there are some songs I listen to nowadays. Big props to Aanu Adedire. The very first song I heard from her, because I've never heard of her, I just actually heard of her like 2 years ago. It was In Your Name, the song In Your Name. The song had both a fusion of both techno and what's the name of the song? Makusa, kind of.
Okay.
Right? So it's like there's no how, even if you hate techno, you will like the Makusa. Even if you hate Makusa, you will like the techno. So she gave you two options and a huge field to the song that is a different field of play. So it's all about how much are you willing to try. Do you want to test your like I've never heard that kind of sound from anybody before.
So you can have a sound, stick to it, but make sure that
yes.
And that's where I want to ask. So you also promote, like you help people promote stuff.
Yes.
So when it comes to promotion, I noticed, like, because I've worked with radio for the last 1 year now, and I've noticed that people like free stuff. Like nobody wants to pay for anything. And it's very important. Like I don't charge anybody if I wanna. Like I even play anybody's song like without saying, "Oh, bring one money" or whatnot. But I've noticed that a lot of people get used to the fact that they want you to promote their song with other brands, and they don't want to pay. But I can do it free for you because you're my friend. I can do it free for you because I know you. But these other people are doing it as a business and they don't want to pay for it. But so how do you come around promotion? Especially when you're not in the kind of population where it's like Asha now. Asha did a lot of promotion before she came out. Like she started with 1 song, 2 songs, and they like the Yoruba songs. So as a promoter, what are the strategic things I have to put in place to make my song blow, like they would say? Number 1,
most people think that you won't spend money in doing all these things. To make the music number 1, you have to spend money.
Yeah.
So now if you do that, let's look at it from a logical aspect. You take money and you invest in something, and then you get a sound, and you want to just take that sound and just spread it for free. So you can't get a good result when you do that, especially if you are not a blown up artist. Even blown up artists still spend good
a lot
money
on promotion.
Like what song was that somebody just released? Not this one of Wizkid. There was one that I think it was Davido. There was one he released. Yes, he did a feature with an American artist, and I had seen the ad of the song from like months before the song came out.
So they'll put it in your face.
You need, because they are prepping you for something. They know you like the artist. They know. But do you know if he has something new? Are you the certain kind of person? Because there are different kinds of people that exist. Some people are die-hard fans of someone that they will stick no matter what happens. They want to know what's coming out next. Tomorrow they are on the person's page waiting. Some of us, we are just like, we like the guy, he's cool, he's okay. God bless you. Do your work. We don't care if you like release songs tomorrow. Go off the grid tomorrow. So
this is what I now want to ask. Do you think gospel artists promote their songs?
No, they don't do enough. They don't do enough. I'll give big props to Tim Godfrey. He has changed the game in terms of that. Right? Because I've been watching a lot of people. Nathaniel Bassey, he does some stuff. But
Nikki she's a natural she's a promotion in herself.
I was going to say Nikki Lauye but the thing, I don't like to mention people who are already on radio because they understand the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's
people
true.
like Proverbs, Nikki, Protech, they understand the concept of what the game entails already.
Andrew Bello, a lot of
you understand? So once you're on radio and you are telling I don't want to promote, it's your loss. You lose because no matter how good you are on radio, somebody else, you have to actually put some work into the other person getting to hear it.
That's true.
So you can still say, I have 2,000, and by the time they play your song, people switch off.
And some of them buy their followers. So even when they put it on their page, you see that someone that has 50,000 followers, about just 100 people are like.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
we are watching you.
You need to know that it's a game that you have to invest money in, and that's why I really feel bad for so many artists that, especially gospel, that decide that. I just want to release song. I've met so many people here, not just gospel artists. I met so many artists that, I just want to make music. All I'm just interested about is the music. I'm like, that's good, But if you're interested in the music and you want someone to invest in you,
you have to promote it.
Yeah, no, not even just promote. Let's say you partner with somebody to promote it.
Yeah.
Now, when the person tables a deal down to you, and you're fighting, oh, he just wants to rip me off, uncle, you're actually the one ripping yourself off, because you could do that process, learn. You don't need to know how to do everything. You just need to have the mindset that, okay, this is a phase, I will learn it. Because at the end of the day, if that guy screws you over, in the end, you still have to know what the guy does.
True.
Because at the end of the day, you last, you're your last man standing. So if you're saying, oh yeah, I'm not so much of a social media person, oh my god, I'm not really that kind of person, you will be, oh your god, when you see your zeros in your account and you're facing lawyers, that's when you know that you are really screwed yourself over. So it has to be a balanced game. Oh, I'm an artist, I have to understand what artists do to be successful. Them Davido, Whiskey, they are not stupid for them to be posting, hey, what's up,
and they are posting their own song, but you can't post your own song.
Your own song, you understand that kind of thing. So the struggle is really real, go. For you,
not that real.
It's really real for you. So it really makes me feel like, I meet some people and they think that, oh, once I want this song to blow, I really want this song to blow, and I say, okay, do you have 200k? Person is like, 200k for what?
To do what?
I'm like, you say you want this song to blow. I'm even telling you the minimum price. So if you really want it to blow, low top, be 1 million. What?
But do you think that, but this is where the problem is, do you think these things deter people from actually doing, like, I can't produce a song for 150k or 200k, yeah? And you not tell me to bring 1 million for promotion. Like, I think there should be, even though, like, Ike also do, God bless Ike. Ike said one thing. He said in his career of over 10-15 years of being on radio, he has never told any artist to give him money to promote any song.
That's, God bless his soul.
God bless his soul. But it's 1 in 1,000 and thousand of artists that will say, you know what, let me actually play your song for free.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
100% really.
Like, without collecting any money.
Yeah.
But now, for there to be widespread, for you to like send it to a lot of people, because it's not everybody that will connect with your song.
Yeah.
So for you to send it a lot of people, you need to make some amount.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like there is overcharge in some case. Like for me, I feel like people should be able to, if this is your first single, you should be able to say, okay, being your first single, let's put it at 20 blogs, and you didn't about when you put that on 20 blogs, like let's say top 10 blogs, all these smaller blogs will always say, if Praise World can post this, if MN Radio can post this, let's also grab it. So it flows.
They should give a much more leverage to someone.
Yes, we know that some people are like in top rank, like Tim Godfrey can afford, if he wants to go and promote with Globacom, he can go and do that and pay 1 million. Do you understand? But I feel like people are you're trying to like also I know these guys have done the same thing, but in their own time they were not paying. They were going from radio to radio, helping this person, helping that person, which nobody's giving them, some people, the opportunity right now to do.
Yes.
So I know for some gospel artists, they like Osho free. Even for production, they want free.
Yes.
For promotion, they want free.
100%.
I think a lot of gospel artists are really bad at that one. They want free. Everything is free in this life. Even Jesus was the one that was our price. Jesus paid the price for us. We cannot pay any price. But my own issue, is this. I think that a lot of young upcoming artists that are not financially capable of paying those huge amounts should be given some leverage. So that they don't, now you see them, you imagine, they said this guy, there's this guy that says an entertainment manager. See, entertainment manager, and he was caught in Turkey 2 days ago. Apparently, he's a fraudster, but he says he's into music. So you see guys going to the other side of it, saying that, oh, they want to for them to be in the ranks of, I know some of these things are greed, but how can you as a promoter help a young up and coming person to be able to still fulfill his dream of being a musician, but not get firewall money before they can arm robber money? That's what I understand
100%. But the thing that I still said at the beginning is what I'll still say now, because I wish I can expose names, but I won't. I won't do that. I'm not that kind of person. There are so many people that I've met, and then you ask them, the person is like, oh, I have a song, I want to release it.
Okay.
And this is the artist themselves. It's like, I have a song, I want to release it, and then you're like, okay, do you have a SoundCloud page? No. Do you have a this thing? No.
No social media presence.
Do you have Twitter? No. I'm not into that kind of thing. Okay, fine. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
We're all called differently. That's good.
Yeah.
Now, do you have someone who you can give that to that will be able to push it for you? Say, yeah, but he's asking me for money. I'm like, before you don't want to take the sacrifice to do it, and somebody has the skill set, and you want to do that.
But how much is the person asking for?
Now the thing is, you can't put a price on skill. Sorry, you can't put a price on developed skill.
Yeah, but there's a price.
What I'm saying is, if
price.
someone who is your friend calls you and says, okay, guy, you're my G, I want you, if I charge 80K normally, and I'm telling you, come and pay 40K.
Okay. Right.
What are you expecting me to do after that point as a friend of yours? If I'm saying you're to help you promote it, and I'm doing it for you at 40K, and you're like, guy, it's too much now. Do you think next time if you come, I'll answer you?
Okay, someone is saying, whatever money still play the main thing. Whatever money? Whatever money still plays. Yeah, money still comes into play. But I feel like a lot of people, like you said,
I understand what you say.
Okay.
I was going to treat the fact that if they're brand new, I would say if you start that, you are starting a trend that you cannot keep up with. If you start that, giving leverages to new artists who are, some people will want to take that
advantage of
and
you,
abuse it.
Even
heavily.
when you do friendship prize, they will not go and tell their friends that don't go and meet Ayo man, we do for it 40K, and you know that your friend's standard fee is 80K.
That's exactly.
It is very bad. Let's stop doing that. Stop spoiling your friend's business.
What I'm saying. So most of the time, I never.
Okay, some people are giving us nice comments here. Okay, just join, please. What's the name of the promoter, please? His name.
My name is Iron Man.
Shadewa is whatever. Money still plays the reason because grace is free.
Because grace is free.
Hi Shadewale. Hi Unique Joel Aramide.
Because grace is free doesn't mean that the other person will not eat. It's a source of livelihood, right? Even me too. Because I have a lot of friends who are promoters and like I work with them. I have a different system because obviously it's a different set of people I work with. I can never go to them and tell them that, hey bro, just do this thing for free for me. I always, if you ask any of them, I will always ask them, even for those who come to work with me for futures, I'll ask them, I'm like, how much do you want me to pay you? If they say, no, you're my guy, do me anything, I say, look, there should be a price. Hello, if you tell me anything, see this ear of mine, I'm Igbo, I'm Yoruba combined. So if you say anything, Amy, I will give you anything. God knows. Freely did I give, freely will you receive. So I can't tell money. You just see 0.5 one money. What is this? You said anything. So, you said anything. So I always tell them, mention a specific price. And that's me in general. I never call people and say, oh yeah, I want you to come and work for me for free. Even though I want you to come and work for me for free, I still have the mind. I have a mind. I still come with the mindset that I'm still going to give you something at the end of the day. It may not be worth your time, your energy, but it will be a compensation to say, guy, thank you. I appreciate you. Even if I can't pay you, I'll tell you, see, look, Oga, I can't give you money. I can't pay you for a service, but I'll give you something. Okay, so I'll put it on the table. I want to come to that. Yeah. So so I personally feel like even when I have my friends help me do stuff, I should be able to, if I can't pay them like cash, I should be able to get them stuff. Yes. That's now. Yes, 100%. What happens when, and okay, before I run to what happens when, I wanted to say something too. People, I know some people don't have social media presence, but outside people know that they're very popular. But we're in a digital age where I think we need to wake up and smell the coffee,
start building your social media like followership, have interactions with them, talk
Don't
with
be a
people.
ghost.
Don't have a ghost page and buy an account. I have seen people say come and buy 15,000 followers.
Manage a page.
It doesn't make any sense.
They bought followers. The followers disappeared the same way they bought them.
Do you understand? So this is where I feel like you said, if you want me to help you, do you have a SoundCloud page? Okay, Reverb Nation is free. Not just okay.com is free. No, you can talk. Not just okay.com is free. TuneCore that you pay for is just $35 to put it on every platform, about 10 to 12 platforms. So tell me when you're not asking me, oh, what have you done on your part to promote your song? Before I called Amen Radio to say, please, I want you to help me promote my song, I had already put my song on TuneCore. I had already put my song on not just okay.com. I put my song on reverbnation.com. I put my song on my Facebook page, on my Instagram page, on my song was everywhere. It was flooding. My friends reposted it, so it's now more or less like
they are just helping you.
Just helping you.
They're just carrying their media power to use to push yours. That's all.
Other people, but most people that now want
the people who are supposed to hear everybody who is supposed to hear your song will not hear it now.
That's it.
Because the normal environment has already heard it and it's reaching out gradually. But
why
with them,
don't gospel artists pay for stuff? A lot of gospel artists like Osho Free. Like, I don't understand if it's a trend or if it's a like to promote. Gospel artists love free stuff. A lot of gospel artists I have. It is so bad that you see gospel artists tell you, you know what, I am so and so, I have so and so followers, I like this, but you know what, the Lord bless you. You see, come help them organize a program, and I know you organize events.
Yes, I do.
And they'll tell you, come on, help me organize it, and you tell them, okay, this is how much I will charge for this and this logistics. What's wrong with you? Can't you? Are we not brethren? Won't I put food on my table? And unfortunately, when they are bringing big artists, they don't negotiate those prices.
No.
I'm bringing Tasha Cobbs. Tasha Cobbs says
I
it's
negotiate.
35.
I actually negotiate. I don't give a crap who you are.
No,
I'll still negotiate.
But the question is, but your negotiation gets to a point where you're like, okay, no problem.
Yes.
But when your friend is asking you, well, I'm not charging more than $500, you know, to bring the band, to bring this, to bring that, it becomes expensive for you that paid $35,000 for Tasha Cobbs.
Yeah.
Why is it like I know I have a lot of friends that work with like mainstream artists and gospel artists, and their problem is with a lot of gospel artists. And the same thing happens here in Canada, where gospel artists will still not pay. They will do God bless you. They won't give you water after a program. People.
Yeah, it's a very funny case scenario, and that's where we really need to shift mindsets, right? As both Christians and artists, we forget that it's music and it's a business. It's a venture. You have to. It needs something to keep the circle going. Just imagine if you give the first person that you invite a band who's your friend, you give him 500. Do you think next time when you say, even if he has a show somewhere else,
and you don't have even much,
guy, forget, I go show. Sorry, I will be there. You understand? We have to be switching it up and down. You understand? Yeah. So, but it's just a matter of you have to understand the fact that it's a business, and you must keep, you must keep making the thing to continue. Like, I don't with my producer, I don't go and fight him and say, oh, you're charging me too much, I don't like it. I'm like, I understand. The guy has family. He has to feed his family. I have song. I have song that I need to produce. And the truth is, in the end of it, I'm helping him to improve his skill and his market. He's helping me to get a result. So if he says, "Oh, I'm charging you," just like some of my designers too. If they say this is what I'm charging, I'm like, okay, fine. I've come to that level playing field with them. I'm like, guy, this is what I want to get designed. Behave yourself. That's all I put. Behave yourself, and they'll know the price to give me. So anytime they tell me, oh, it's $40 or it's $80, I'm like, sure, no problem. because I know we've
I have
come
to start
that.
charging you too, so that just tell me no problem.
But we'll fight first before we get there. But because we've come through so many crossroads together that it's like, okay, if you say it's this price, I'm not going to have any issue with it. So, so
that's very nice. So for you, what's the different thing you see when you're organizing, like from one event to the other? What's the most challenging thing you see? Like
every event is different. The thing is, like I started with you, if you're planning and what you have in your mind and the money and your mind are not the same thing, that's usually where the conflict is, because people just have they just heard one word from someone without making proper findings. Like, let's say, oh, they wanted to use one hall and they say, oh, that hall is $700 now, it's just $700. I'm like, I just went to that hall 2 days ago, sat down with the people who own the hall. It's not $700, it's $1,400. The $700 might be because the person is a church member there. I'm not a church member. So if I'm not a church member and they're charging me $1,400, so am I lying to you, or you understand? Because you just heard one word. That's usually where the conflict is. People are like, okay, when they call you, they're like, okay, I've already budgeted this, and this, if you cannot do it, don't do it. I mean, who can battle with the Lord? I'm a child of God. Opportunity will keep coming, so I don't struggle. I'll just like, sure, I'm not doing it, that's fine. So it's a matter of trying to put your mind and your proper findings in place before you start asking people questions to do stuff for you.
So for you, I know you also do like shirts. You do,
yeah, like this one.
Edmonton.
Yeah.
Okay. So what made you go into the print business?
It might sound cliche, but I was just in my room and I was thinking of all the places that money has not been tapped into, and
he likes money. Like a lot.
Money accelerates hot things. It's money that will make Donald Trump to leave presidency and put you there. You understand? But anyways, but yeah, I just decided that I was just praying and I was telling God that, look, God, I cannot be sitting in this country and there will be untapped oil wells. It was like, okay, and it just put that idea in my mind.
So is it very lucrative?
It is. It's just, obviously there are curves to learn. I've never done clothing business before, so this is like a first go at it. So, but it is. Someone just even. The thing about starting something that people don't know is, as you start and you face challenges and you have a very your foundation has to be really right? Because I didn't go there and say I want to make money today. If I don't make money today, I'm not doing this business, and that's foolish. Because you don't have experience. 2, you don't even know how the market looks like. 3, you have never really sold stuff before in terms of that aspect of life. Because I do music and I've sold CDs doesn't mean that it's the same approach to selling CDs that I'm going to. So, because in CDs is as you go to different shows and make appearances, that's how you can sell. Yeah. You can also do that for clothes too, but there are sales shows. There are, when you're going for all those sales shows, you pay money to go in. Yeah, that's true. So it's like you have to keep learning and learning. And then I was talking with someone just this past week, and the person's like, "Oh, why don't you do this kind of shirts?" I'm like, "You're a real child of God."
So people, you see exclusive chat and Life Matters chat and all the shirts.
Who knows? She might get one. Who knows?
I will. It's not that I might. I will.
I actually have a shirt that I'm going to try to design this coming new year. That will, who knows? Exclusive chat will be one of the people to launch it. This 2018. 2019.
So for those that want to go into like the promotion business and they want to, or they're gospel artists or whatever artists, and they're like, you know what? How do I start up? How do I start?
Use yourself as a lab rat first. Use yourself as a lab rat, because when you use yourself and you know how to manage money by yourself for yourself, it becomes a very dynamic.
Remove personal money from business money.
Yes, you're right. I have a fund per se for, when I say per se, because it depends on the project I'm doing per time. I have a fund for each song that I'm doing, or this is what I want to do, 5 songs. Okay. This is the amount of money I'm going to spend. This is the amount of money I'm going to spend. Okay. And I'm always asking questions, even when I don't have money. I'll still call and ask.
Research.
Yes, I'll still call and ask. I still called the radio station like 2 weeks ago to
Which
just
one?
ask them. This one in Nigeria.
Oh,
Inspiration
okay.
FM.
Okay.
So I still call them. Like, you have to keep asking questions. How much? I called one radio station to in Abuja. Like, I just keep asking questions to be able to get information. So it will help you to plan better.
Do you think the gospel scene can take over Edmonton? Because for me, one of the visions I have, and I'm praying to God to help for almost all the gospel artists I know and that I'm in Edmonton or in Canada, is to have something like The Experience, where the same way Beyonce will come and Radio Space will be filled up, the same way they will have a sports game and the stadium be filled up, we'll have that kind of scene where Christians will actually come together and have the whole place filled up. Do you think it's possible?
Yes. I don't. Let me not say I don't. Do I think? I know it's possible. It's very possible.
Okay.
But the question is, how much are people willing to sacrifice to make that happen? Right? Because in the end, most people will still say 24 hours. So they say I can't share it. Okay. Most people will still say that they want to make profit from it. They want to, you understand, because you said something like Experience. I don't think Experience is a profitable venture.
You think so?
I don't think Experience is something that people are making money off, right? I don't think, because I'm not in the system, so I can't 100%. But from the look of things, I don't. The only people when I mean people, I don't mean like brands on the low selling shirts or stuff. Not people. I mean like the main organizers. Okay. Like the church themselves. Are they making money from the venture themselves?
If they've been doing it for over 10 years, I believe they should. They will be making it because they have sponsors. I believe they will. I just think that because they pay their artists, so I believe they will. But the thing is, because it's a united, and that's the thing about the black community. I'll use the black community as an example. I don't think the black community comes together to work together.
Yeah,
it's a redeem thing, or it's a national this thing, or it's this one this.
That's what Experience crossed that bridge to become.
That's the thing. So even though it is House on the Rock, you will still see pastors from A, B, C, D, E church. You see brands from A, B, C, D places,
and they come there fully attending in
full attendance. So I believe that it's possible. Yeah. But I think that we still have a long way to go when it comes to Christianity and the move of God when it comes to what they call it. Yeah, no.
God, the thing about God is He will definitely support it if it is for Him
and not for people.
He will definitely put His hand on it. He makes things easy when He
when He directs it.
Things just naturally fall into place. But the truth, the only thing that I keep standing on is the fact that will 4 or 5 churches come together and say, let's put our differences aside
and let's come together. Even redeem the redeem. Like let's leave. Let's leave everything. No, to be very sincere, I feel like if 10 redeemed churches come together and say, you know what, let's have a concert where we bring our ones here in Edmonton, we bring the ones in Canada, and we don't do anything outside. Let's just promote our people and do a big concert. I believe that we will have a crowd.
Yes.
But if we don't, then we'll be having issues every year.
Yes.
So give me your top 5 rappers and top 5 rap songs.
Top 5 rap songs. She said I'm very carnal, so I'll try to make it very gospel. My top 5 rap artists will be, because I can't actually give you a top 5 because I keep listening to different guys every day.
Okay,
like as
so
I was coming
your 5
now,
favorites.
My 5 favorite would be M.I. Abaga for sure.
1.
Vector the Viper.
2.
She said kind of. There's this guy in Calgary. His name is Lodges.
Okay.
C4 Lodges. Okay. He's an amazing guy. I've been listening to him for a while. There are some of his songs that I have on my playlist now. So he's pretty good. Not
people,
popular.
Support your people. Support your people.
Yes.
Like buy your friends songs. like, it is very important. That part of promotion is supporting your own people.
He's a young guy, but he's pretty good. He's very good, actually. He's one of the people that
Okay.
I actually will naturally just promote his stuff if he releases, except if he doesn't sing nonsense. You understand?
Okay, so
because I am very
3?
picky on that.
Okay.
4 will be KB.
Okay.
KB. He's a rapper from the United States. Number 5. Oh, myself. Ha!
Okay, give me your favorite 5 rap songs.
I will pick this one, not because I sang in it, but it actually is a very different kind of song to me personally.
What song?
It's My Help by Four Corners Music. But Sons of the Kingdom, they're not Sons of the Kingdom.
Oh, before you go, you're gonna talk about Four Corners. Okay, continue.
That's 1. Number 2 will be I Believe by KB.
Okay.
Number 3 is from me, this is tune every day, 100%. Olorun Ma Je by the Banj.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 4 is Renewed by Lodges. I have that song. It's at the top of my playlist.
Okay. So tell us about Four Corners. What made you join? Why did you join? When did you join? What made you leave?
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I joined Four Corners in 2014.
Okay.
Very late 2014, September ish. I joined them because I was still growing. Number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 was they had the direction or vision that I thought I could be a huge part of.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? Anything that is for God and you people have sense and you're doing it the right way and you have the right belief. We were a lot of people then. We were like about 8, 9, 10 people in the group that time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. But after a while, obviously everybody has different things that chases them in life, so some people just dropped off. But when we actually made it official that we wanted to make it a group and register ourselves and all that stuff, it was like, okay, some people are like, it was good meeting you, high five. What made me know that I was going to stay with them was we made a song together and it was for Mother's Day and we performed that song in 2015. I think, yeah, 2015. I knew from that moment on that if I'm not doing music, then I'm missing something. So when I started with them, it was just as a result of just that performance. There were many songs we had done already. We performed in 2014, but those performances one led to the other. So it was like, I'm doing this thing. I'm doing it. So the 3 of us sat down. We had a meeting in January of 2015, I think. Yeah. So we just decided that from that point on, we were going to call ourselves Four Corners Music. Someone among us, when we were still like 8 or 9, gave us that name, and then we pushed it from there.
Okay.
So I was with them from 2014. I signed with them officially in 2015 till 2017.
So what made you leave?
What made me leave was very simple because I wanted to try different kinds of rhythmic songs. So the main story behind it was I had been like clamoring that we should try different things, and we were actually working on something different for the first time. So we went for, and my mind was like, you know, if we don't do these things sooner or later, so by the time we had already started, it was already late. So we went for a performance just like 6 or 7 months after we had already started the project. And then we went the performance, we now carried all our Afrobeat songs to the stage. Everybody was just looking at us like this. It was like cricket self, even the cricket that was passing before, it looked like, okay, so Esimi, what are you doing? So I was like, what? No, I've never felt that way on stage in my entire life. I've been on stage, I've forgotten my lines, but that feeling that day, I would never forget till I die. I'm like, you know what? I'm never feeling this way again. I wanted to have, because I'm a person who likes options. Okay. Right? I don't just listen to, my 5th song is actually a song by Andre Bocelli. Okay. So I like to have songs like different playlists, not just one, you know, good. So
okay, so one of the issues I had when I first heard Four Corners, number one, I felt like there was no like sync.
Okay.
there were 4 rappers. I knew them because they used to come to my church,
Okay,
and
3.
there was no. Were you?
3 rappers, one female.
Oh, okay. So we should have 4 of you.
Yes.
And for me, there was no sync. And then the fact that you guys were playing, they will play their CD. They'll be rapping on it and forget their lines. They'll take
I
the
will
mic
fight
off.
for them on this one.
No, but it happened not once or twice, and for me, I had a problem, and that was when I first went. That was when I approached him. I'm like, you guys are doing a lot of things really wrong.
Yes, yeah,
Like,
that was
for
actually
me,
when we started talking.
That was
yeah.
because for me, they really singing. I'm like, what? And it was not. Apart from very few songs that were like.
Someone
really,
actually just made reference to that day too, right?
Because
2
for
weeks
me,
ago.
it's something that if you're rapping, I love like rappers. Like, okay, speak
Yeah.
some bars. Let's hear you do it.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me you're a rapper. You come with your CD to play your song and you are missing your line on top the CD. I'm like, nah. So every time people are like, woo, I'm like, why are you making it for these people? They can't rap. I'm like, I've seen better rappers. You were saying who was an hater? I was an hater.
Yeah.
I was an hater.
But she was a hater.
I was
on
a
the
good
side.
hater.
Yeah.
Like I felt like you guys.
She actually
could do
came to
better.
tell us that, look, this is the problem. This is and that was what actually made me start talking to her. And the thing is, I know what happened that day specifically. I know, but you know, we keep growing, right?
So now you're on your own. So
yeah,
what should we be expecting from Ayo Man?
More songs. Ironically, one song is supposed to drop. The poster was just made, so it's supposed to drop at the end of November. Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I'm still discussing with the person because it was a future.
I'm blessed. They have this song, their hit song is I'm blessed. Basically,
It's not the only hit song.
it's the only hit song I know.
I would-
Wake up in the morning, I'm blessed.
You know the thing.
Every day for my life, I'm blessed.
It's sweet that you actually mentioned that song. We had 3 meetings about that particular song, and that's no. I'm just trying to tell you the quality of what when you're planning something, it actually helps to plan, even for
very
music.
well. Yeah.
It helps because we sat down and I was asking the question. All of us, like I was like, I'll ask my own. The other guys will ask theirs. Like, what do we want to do with this song? How
I
far?
agree with Aanu. It's truly yours. You shouldn't miss lines. Thank you, sis. I love you. You know, I
I
love
will
you.
find your page and hunt you down.
She's actually an amazing baker. She's one of the best that I know. Sis, hope you got my message.
Anyway, so we really planned that song, and because we planned that song, the song turned out to be wonderful. And that song and Believe, those 2 songs,
I think
we sat down.
you just like the song a lot, and they did a lot of work into the song.
No,
your other songs that y'all always rap.
Yeah.
And oh my, let's
let me.
Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. Let's not spread y'all's dead linen in public, you know, people. So how can they contact Iron Man?
Iron Man is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okay.
You understand? My media page is at IronMan3 on Instagram, at IronMan_3 on Twitter, on Facebook. My name is Daniel Bunmi-Nathan. You can add me. I haven't had a page yet, but okay, you can add me on Facebook.
Don't be ish factor.
You know, tell your friend to tell a friend who knows a friend. So thank you so much. I want to say a big thank you to Aanu for having me today. We want to say thanks to everybody who came live and who joined in, who both Facebook, Twitter, to go everywhere. I love you all. You guys are awesome. Nimbers.
So do you want to spit any bars for us?
No, I don't do freestyles.
Can you see?
Today is Sunday. See, that's the thing. You have to understand that they are different.
They're rapping, but they can't do anything. You know, we freestyling every day, anytime. You know, Okay, so
see, I will not embarrass myself. I cannot freestyle. I'm a writer. I will write for the song.
Though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Yeah, that's it. Okay, people.
Thank you so much,
guys.
We've
got to the end of Exclusive Chats this month, and I had so much fun, my friend. How you doing, people? And I had so much fun. We had Daniel Ayo Bunmi-Nathan, aka Iron Man, and we discussed promotion, we discuss rap, we discuss four corners, we discuss everything about music. And you know that's what we do here. We talk to people that do all the behind work. So there's people that always carry all the speaker on their ear when they are promoting song or when they're doing everything. They're the ones that do it. So next month I'll be having an amazing next month especially 1 year. Yes. We said exclusive chat 1 year next month.
Next month?
Yes, November 20. We're gonna get a date for exclusive chat.
I will send. I'm just saying this live now. I'll give a shirt and a sweater. Sweaters, I don't think I have a stock, but we'll see. But for shirts, yes, I'm gonna send Aanu a shirt.
Yay,
long sleeve shirt.
I am gonna let you see.
We'll try and make it two. I just
so can do a giveaway now.
Yes.
Yes, so we have something, people.
Probably a 4-corner CD too. I'll tell them to send.
Okay, people. So don't forget, follow us on Instagram at exclusive chat to Aanu Adedire, and follow moi. Go to my website. Have you been to my website? What are you waiting for? My website www.aanuadedire.com, and you can
8 W's.
No, it's
if
just
you type everything. What's son no name? You don't lost.
Just it www.aanuadedire.com, and once you do that, it will give you a link of all the past exclusive chat and Life Matters and Adedire programs we've had. But this is exclusive chat and Adedire. It holds just once a month. So you know what we do. We come discuss with people that do all the background work in music, art, and media. So next month, you're going to be seeing someone that I really love. She's into photography. She's into music. She's into...
They don't like us.
And all that. So yeah, it's gonna be our anniversary month. So my happily 2 guests, because we're gonna be bringing back, we're gonna be talking with my very first guest on exclusive chat, and same thing we're doing for Life Matters. So my people, don't forget, follow me on Twitter at Anutomi, Facebook Aanu Adedire. My page is Aanu Adedire Music and Media. That's my official page. My Instagram is Aanu Adedire. So God bless you. I would see you next month with another amazing and juicy episode of exclusive chat with Aanu Adedire. God bless you. Bye.